Hi, I'm Christy Sturdivant, and I am here to talk to you about energy and how it works with the universal laws as well as human design. Today, I want to jump into the law of perpetual transmutation, which is one of the 12 universal laws, the easiest one to start with, because even though it has a very complex name, really it is just a law that tells us that energy is changing all of the time. That is a great thing as humans because we are the only species on this planet that can change their patterns, break their patterns, and change our thoughts and our actions so that we can co-create the life that we desire. Oftentimes people feel like they are stuck in a situation or they feel like they can't go anywhere, they're stagnant, but that is not true at all. And this universal law tells us that energy is a constantly moving thing. And I really look at it as a fail-safe from the universe, giving us this opportunity to recognize what we want and then shift our frequency so that we can get it. One of the things that is the toughest obstacle to overcome when you're talking about energy is recognizing what you want and then changing those old thought patterns and beliefs that you have around any given situation. And I will tell you that everyone struggles with that, and that's okay. But once you recognize what your energy is around a certain topic or person or situation, being aware of that and then trying to shift it to exactly what you want it to be is going to be a lot easier. And really, oftentimes people fight the energetic shifting, but the more you fight it, the harder it becomes. So whatever emotions or thoughts or feelings that come up as you're trying to shift this energy, let them come. Recognize them, acknowledge them, and then move them right along out of the picture so that you can focus on the energy that you want to put towards any given situation. Now, as we're going through these laws, I have come up with a couple tips that have been very helpful for me when working with them, and so I want to share those with you too. Start working with these laws in a way that feels good for you, because these laws are for everyone and everyone can use them, and actually everyone is using them, they just might not be aware of them. So my first tip on working with the law of perpetual transmutation is, as I said before, be aware of the energy that you're putting towards any given situation. Recognize your feelings, recognize your thoughts, and start shifting them. You can try journaling, you can try physically moving your body to shift that energy if it's difficult. Don't expect it to happen overnight, but it will happen as soon as you become aware and you make that decision to shift, which is my next tip. Be intentional with your energy. Oftentimes, I don't even think people realize, but we're putting energy towards things that, in the grand scheme of things, don't have any impact on the bigger picture or what we really want out of life. Maybe you're fixating on that argument that you had at work or that thing that you said to your coworker that made you feel really embarrassed or something. Most of the time, people don't fixate on things that you say. They are so fixated on their reaction, what they said. This really is important to remember that you are the main character of your own life. Use your energy in such a way that you are advancing the storyline of your own life, as opposed to worrying about all the little subplots and storylines that are going off on to the side, because everybody is the main character of their own life. Now, I want to also say that intentions are very different than affirmations. Intentions are how you're focusing your energy. Where your focus goes is where the energy flows. Affirmations are things that we tell ourselves. They are the self-talk work that we have going on in our brains. I think they're a great tool to use if you're just starting out on this journey. Make sure that you start any affirmations that you come up with as an I am statement, and make sure that they are positive. Say, I am a money magnet machine. Don't say, I am going to get out of debt. The universe will always hone in on the negative aspect of your self-talk, because that is usually the patterns that humans have put out there over time. My last tip, working with the law of perpetual transmutation, is to visualize what you want, feel into that feeling, and then put an anchor out there into the universe to bring that feeling into you. If you have a difficult time visualizing what exactly it is you want, because you might be a passive manifestor like myself, then visualize on the feeling that you want to have most consistently in your life. Maybe that's freedom, maybe that's ease, maybe that's joy or delightfulness. But put that intention with all of your energy behind it out into the universe and anchor it and visualize how that would feel inside of your body. So that's what I have for you today on the law of perpetual transmutation. If this is something that you're interested in, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to this account. But I am going to be going through all of the universal laws like this because they are so important to help us all understand how the energy around us works so that we can utilize it and co-create the life of our dreams. Thanks.